Charles Wilhelm has become known as one of the country's top trainers for both horses and people. His approach to training focuses on educating the horse owner alongside their equine partners so they can form a strong bond and achieve an amazing partnership.
Also, teaching a horse to stop. Our stop is only as good as a backup because it's more of a psychological thing. When I ask my horse to stop, I want that horse thinking back, okay? And the reason I backed her up there because she got forward. She stepped ahead without me asking her, okay? Now, when I ask my horse to back up, if you remember, I'm going to bring the reins back to my outside of my waist here, my belt loops. If I feel my horse, and I'm going to put a little bit of leg on it as well, like whoa. I'm going to say the word whoa. I'm going to bring my reins back towards my hip, set the rein, put a little calf of the leg on her, and then if I have to tip my spur to remind her to come off the calf of my leg, and then I will. Okay? Now also remember that if I'm backing crooked, if I'm backing and it's backing crooked, I can pull my right rein to move the shoulder right, or I can pull my left rein with my right leg on it to go left to help keep that horse straight in the backup. Okay. Now, here's another tip that we didn't cover earlier is sometimes with sticky feet, if I just go ahead and ask him go forward a step or two, pick up, when the feet shift back, I can release. Now, if I can get the camera to focus in on my right hand here, and I'll show you sometimes my release is not always exaggerated, you know, taking it forward. Sometimes the release is just releasing these lower fingers here. Now watch. Back, the horse's feet move, release, pull, or set and release, set and release, set and release. Now, let's work on our stop. Now, I want my stop to be verbal. I want my stop to be with my seat. So the first thing I do is I just ask my horse to stop. But I'm going to bring this mare around the other way here because she's seeing the gate over there and we got a magnet going. So when I ask my horse, when I say whoa, whoa, and it doesn't stop, I'm going to pick up on the reins, back up my horse, and say whoa, 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 and then release. Now, if I want a good stopping horse, I want a reining horse or a real performance horse, instead of just asking my horse to go forward, I can just step it off. Now, the reason I'm stepping it off, because I want that horse thinking that there's a barrier. Now, you can do this with an English horse just as well. Doesn't matter. Cue is a cue. Stop is a stop. All right, forward. Get the horse walking forward. Whoa. Stop. And back up. Good. Step it over. Go forward. Whoa. And back it up. And I'm going to do that until it starts listening to me at a walk. Whoa. Good. All right. So she's starting to listen to my verbal cue. Now, it's not perfect, but we can build on it. And for the sake of the filming, that's a good place for us to start. Now, the same thing's going to happen in the trot. All right. So I always want the verbal cue. Okay. So I'm going to say whoa, without no body, whoa. Good. Now, it stopped, but kind of slow down and then stop, like, oh, okay. So what I'm going to do is the same thing. I'm going to say, listen to my verbal cue. The backup is the correction. All right. And step it over. Trot. Come around in front of the cameras. Hey. Didn't stop, so back it up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bump it in the belly a little bit with my leg. Step it over and trot out. Got a loose rein. I'm using German running martingale, but if you notice that the rope is the draw, it's not even engaged. Only have it there if it gets its head way up in the air and it blocks it. Whoa. All right, it whoa, but little, not crisp. Step it over and trot on. Hey. Good. Good job. All right, the next thing that I want to do is I want to do it with my seat. And the way that I'm going to do it, I'm going to drop down on my pockets, like the pockets of my jeans right here. I'm just going to drop it right down. So I'm riding with a forward seat, upright, but I'm going to drop down. Another way to look at it is take your belly button towards your back. Okay, and that's going to be my seat cue. So we'll just do it at a trot. And what we do, we just quit riding. We just take our leg off and stop. Sit down in the pocket, took my legs off the horse. And then we do the same thing in the canter. And back. Remember, reinforcing that cue. I want that, if I have a performance horse, I really want that ingrained in them. You know, like you hear the word whoa, they hear my seat, or they stop, okay? And let's do it again. We'll step over to the right. Put her in the canter. There she kind of laid down on my hand, so I'm going to bump her with my legs to kind of reprimand her a little bit because she fell down on the front end, their nose like down on the ground.
We hope you've enjoyed watching Charles Wilhelm's Ultimate Foundation Horsemanship. Remember, to find out more about Charles and to see how you can get the most out of your relationship with your horse, visit Charles online at charleswilhelm.com.